Hello everyone, Dadrell here, and as I did mention, we are here to continue the contracts today. Now, I do wish to apologize a little for the inconvenience of this being so on the dot timeline-wise, and for that I am sorry. It is very difficult to, you know, do this, keep track and everything, and I'm gonna show this now. I have moved over a bunch of spare normal weaponry from my other account, so I actually have more options. And well, we are gonna begin today with some woods, which is the zombie game mode. I actually really like this map. I can't really do it as effectively on this account because I lack the taunt that I like to cheek, the little cheeky thing when it comes to survival on this map. But that's fine. Now I'm gonna begin by activating the contract before I start fighting. And let's go, shall we? Now, I am trying to keep my voice down a little because there is no reason for me to half shout. Though I do apologize if I am a bit hard to hear. I mean, I'm trying. It's not that easy. There we go, got one. Well, the sentry got me. I mean, I still got one of them first, though, so I'll take it. Now, let's see here. Nice, respawn nearby. Sorry about that. I had to give my cat some water. After all, cats need to drink too. Now, how am I to do this? I mean, I can begin by camping. Oh, that didn't go very well. Anyway, it seems that all the survivors, or at least almost all the survivors, are in here, which is good for me because it means that we can just horde tactic their ass. Demonites, I swear. Seriously though, being a good Demonite and being able to do the stray dashing here is stupidly powerful. Considering you can win by just running. Well, he got a bit too aggressive, and that's why he went down. Now, yeah, now let's do this. Yeah, difference is I'm not gonna build inside. I don't do that. I do this my own way. Not really originally made by me, but this is how I like to do it. Let me just put this in here. Take my dispenser. There we go. Move that bit over here. And now I can basically use sit up here. Because this spot is really annoying to get up to for the zombies. So it should at least help me try to get the one survival with some, as a you survive in general. Also, fun fact, you can redo the same star. It won't really count a new star, but it will still give you the points of the progress of actually doing that little star mission. Gotta enhance my teleporter speed. Get up. Yeah, kind of feel bad for the zombies, but at the same time, I also need to win this for the contract, so cheeky at it maybe I'm sitting up here. Also, the reason I picked this gun is because it doesn't cost ammo, you just have to reload it, which takes a little bit. Had a feeling it would be at least one zombie nearby. There you go. After all, sometimes the easiest tactic is the best. And as long as I'm the managed to pull off being the first to do this. Stop it. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna have to wait up here and hope to. Well, this is what happens when someone takes my spot. I don't really use for this, but I'm gonna pick it up anyway. Alert the zombies. To the whereabouts of that scout. Yeah, that's a lot of survivors camping in the same small room. I mean, this is quite literally a dream situation for me as a zombie. If I just actually hit with my dash as a demo man. Considering that guy's just running around there, I doubt there's another in there, so. Now, I haven't necessarily seen anyone do anything bad in chat. You know what? Just because I know how quick it can go from being shell to random slurs in chat. There we go. Actually, no, I'm not running in there. There's too little time. Run, bitch, run! Uh, Now this time, don't take my fucking spot. Well, no, that engineer got there so fast, but pretty hoppity. Good, it's one of the engineers that actually builds inside instead of being a little shit. And the reason I say little shit is because they specifically got me killed last game. The one who built up there. And this is why we wait. Yep, this is mine. Of course it's soldier. Thing is, sure, it's more often than not really safe in there, but if you're too many down there, it's enough with a few heavies spawning over there and you're fucked. Nah, this ain't working for me, so I'm just actually play soldier myself. I'm sorry, why is this random engineer running over here? No, I'm sorry. I felt bad attacking him because, well, I did my taunt thing by accident and dude just took that as a peace sign. But I need to progress and, well, we're on different sides, so. Oh. I got a single kill. Now, you know what? Damn, their little nest is falling apart. Hey, revote for the same map. Neat. Well, the first time I ever taunted and I became a zombie, but it wasn't technically the same type of taunts that I was talking about. It was more like the conga dances, box, you know, the classics. Because whenever I'm in those, I never seem to be able to become a zombie, but I was too slow to get to the water. Pain. Also, nice looking pyro though. Well, time to become a heavy, I guess. Well, the spy I killed, thanks to the dead ringer, still counts as a kill for me, but dude didn't actually die, so I'm fine with that. Smart. But thanks to how few are left, the glow still alerts me to its location. Anywho. Ow. I mean, that's fair though. I used to hit my free kill to someone. Anyway, I'll do this. Try to get back there and hope it works. Because, you know, survival strats don't really work if you're the one randomly selected to be a zombie. Meh, you know. I will actually have to admit though that that is really clever. I kind of like this. That's disappointing. I was helping build that sentry. Anywho, the only good thing with this for me is the fact that as a spy, or any zombie technically early on into the game, I have a way higher chance of actually finding and dispatching of survivors, giving me contract points. There we go. Let me real quick tell tf2 as part of this crap. And for those of you who don't know, there was this old, well, not really necessarily old, but older tf2 SFM, which is a source fill, uh, called Till Death Do Us Part. 2 pieces were made in total. They were really good, and honestly, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Well, time to do one of the favorite things to do when they're in the cave. Sentry Buster. Well, that alone doesn't really do much. It does, although very limitedly, do give us a bit more time. And get rid of a main sentry, meaning more of zombie classes have a chance of actually getting close-ish. Ah, I got the engineer. Can't say I'm sure we'll win this, but I can say I like the amount of points I've gotten this round. Yeah, boy. Another one. Hunter just respond. Okay, yeah, I would have. Yeah, didn't actually. That doesn't actually necessarily mean he was the heavy. He could have just swapped before he respawned, but realistically, we got the heavy. Anyway, I'm just not sure if I'm the one who got their heavy down there, so no matter what, heavy's dead, so I'm fine with it. Sorry guys, it's just I wasn't expecting that to get anyone. Okay, that's kind of funny. Well, apparently it's bunker time. Anywho, gotta rebuild up our out of. I really don't like. Now if they help me build this thing up before another engineer zombie managed to get their little sap grenade thing in here, we're gonna have more metal generators. So great. Putting this there. And while someone called me out for, focusing on our dispensers more than our defenses, I would like to argue back with the fact that we can't defend at all if we don't have the resources to repair or build. No! My sound sentry got me. The betrayal. Anyways, time to be petty. I didn't get the survival win, neither will them. Or neither will they, to be exact. Ah, their numbers are dwindling. Ah! Nice teamwork of those people, though. Though, sadly, the heavy, they just lost their dispenser. Meaning they're fucked, realistically. There we go. Gonna turn this in. That's actually our first 3-star on this little speed running we're doing right now, just to get as many of these things cleared as possible. It's because I like this map. I'm gonna. There we go. Now, who would be the last map? Let's just do the George event. George event because it's a pretty classic map. Great. I became a zombie. Well, not even planning to play. I'm not gonna leave till my game is found, just because kind of a dick move I did. Right, let me just. Hey, we got the George event. I did I think Gorge? Gorg? To be honest, I like the map, don't know how to pronounce the name, so eh. Okay, I did not mean to teleport here accidentally, but I'll take it, I guess. That's a pretty effective start. Nope. Ah, shit. Oh, no, that's it. But I can't really do much about this Skeleton King over there, but I can use this flamethrower as a bug spray against the small ones. There you go. And now no one can cap anyways while this fucker is here. Technically, if it wasn't for the fact that the timer would be completely stopped while this fuck is up, I would be very... Wait, why don't I just use this so I have a speed boost? I mean, while I hold it, I'm gonna take more damage, but the speed increase for Pyro is insane, so technically insane value. So I'll take it. Oh, hell no. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Uh, this weapon, although it brings out faster, it has way lower clip size, so... Whee! There we go. Gotta defend well. After all, I am more of a defensive or supportive Pyro than I am offensive. Uh, at least my preferred playstyle. I don't prefer to run hyperly or just spam this. I prefer to combo with my shotgun and my melee and air blasts like that. Yep. Spy down. Annoying to die like that, but I'm fine with it. What I'm not fine with is the fact that we have an enemy on our point and my teammates don't seem to realize it. And since this account of mine I'm using right now don't have chat enabled, I can't really open chat and just tell them like, hey, there's a blue scout who just ran by. He's gonna go for the point. What? Well, I felt. Thank you, soldier. Sadly, I don't have the weapon to destroy those, but I can borrow this guy's skin to have my flamethrower look a bit fancier. No. A lot of people seem to forget the fact that those bombs actually do kill you if you stand too close and someone blow them up. Well, not actually kill you, but they do a mass amount of damage. So depending on how low you are, it's basically a guaranteed one tap. Ah, crap. Bloody spice. I'm sorry, but so people hate on Pirates with M1ing, and I don't necessarily like doing it, but sometimes it just makes sense. Plus, let's be real here. Every class in tf2 does it. I don't care who you are. You have to admit every class does walk forward and shoot. Maybe not necessarily at the same time all the time, but every class do it. So stop giving Pyro all the hate for doing that. Let's actually wait till the end to open these. Oh no, I'm on attack. You know what? Screw it. We're pre-game. I'm gonna check some things in my inventory, I think. We're still in the setup period anyway, so you know, nah. Let's be annoying to some people and just be medic. Wait, what? Hey, yo, a festive wrench. That's not every day I see that. There's a whole lot of unusuals I tend to find lately, which is a bit weird because I don't usually mainly see that, but Gary. Ah, sorry, I just love the Deathstroke image they have as a profile picture there. OG Teen Titans. Whoop. There you go. Usually I don't want to hack or, just steal. I was trying to find a better word for it, but I don't usually want to steal health packs, but I'm the medic. I'm healing you all. So, and I just heal the guy who just backstabbed me. Well, that's heavily disappointing in myself. Anywho, oh hell no. I know that was a dead ring, most likely. But yes, yes it is. Whoop. All right, we have an AFK spy. Okay, you know what? Now, and I want to point out, just because I said I don't like to take med kits or health kits doesn't mean I won't at times, just because I don't really notice or think, but I try not to. If there is a teammate with lower health than me in a round, or just generally low health, if I don't actually think I need a health kit badly, I try to leave him. What? Wait, how did I get murdered by my own teammates? Huh? You know, I'm not gonna question it. Yeah, there I did take the health kit. That's because I'm really low. This time because I was bleeding. Let me make sure to barbecue that dude a bit. Hmm. Damn. Wait, did they kick him or? Yeah, okay, he's gone. That explains why. So this guy must have been in the enemy team, killed me, get out of balance right after. Because of course you have to kill a guy right before you get out balanced. And typical Waluigi profile picture username right there. Honestly, I don't really care what your profile picture is. Just be nice to people. You don't have to like everyone, but don't be a dick. No one likes people being mean to them for no reason, so just whatever you do, just don't be a dick. You don't have to love everyone, you don't have to be kind to everyone, but be respectful. Even if it's just maybe don't drop the hardest insult or slur, for example. Just be respectful. Everyone is allowed to rage. Doesn't mean it's the right thing to do or the right answer to everything. Now, don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with raging. That is just a typical human function. But do try to keep that in mind, especially gamers of first-person shooters or strategy games that play with others tend to have a really easy time getting pissed with people because of games. And like, I get it, it sucks, but there, at least you shouldn't have it equal. More likely than not, they're not trying to screw you over on purpose. Sometimes you have an off day, sometimes it's just generally the controls of a game being really wacky. Ooh, the gargoyle is up there. I'm gonna take that real quick. Sort of being quiet, I'm just trying to focus a little. I probably did use massacre my sentry. Oh god. Ah! While disappointing, hardly a unexpected turn of events. You joking with me? God, I hate scouts. But that's just me. Specifically, I hate fighting scouts. I'm not against the class itself, I just hate fighting this class. They're so fast, so they're always so overly aggressive in how they fight scouts, so that's a personal problem I have with the class. Now, I'm by no means flawless. I don't know everything, I don't do everything, so my opinion is my opinion. It shouldn't be your opinion unless it is your own opinion. So agree with me if you agree with me. Don't agree with me if you don't agree with me, but please do be respectful in the comments. As I did mention earlier, no one likes people being a dick for no reason. I like how that Pyro could have capped them the game. Like instantly just went to the point and most likely won them the game right there, but instead they wanted to break my building, which meant with a loss, but my team there got a bit of extra time there, which we technically wouldn't have if that wasn't for that Pyro being so dedicated to destroying my stuff. Which is kind of a funny thought. Yep, we already finished 2 contracts, which is far greater than the previous videos time-wise. That's also because we had a pretty nice run both of those contracts, so we might be able to do all. We will at least try to do 3, but we might be able to do 4 depending on how quickly we find a match. Well, when you speak about the troll, ooh, Afterlife. This is an arena, which is a very special game mode in my heart. I in a both love and hate way, but arena was something I did not have to do that because I didn't even have the contract activated, but that was just me being funny. Well, not necessarily funny, but you know, after all, it was pre-game. Now let's see here. Now the real fight is gonna begin soon. Gotta use and clean this up. Put there we go. Put that in corner. I'm not sure why about that. This shotgun always feels like it reloads slower than the original. Although it's nothing about reload speed here. Hmm. Actually, it might just be my brain thinking it's slower because of the fact that it has less max ammo, meaning it reloads more often. And I'm dead. Now, unlike normal arena where you die, you have 1 life, you die, you did. Here, you get to fight in hell. I don't want to see. Turn the soulless though. That's a neat little reference to an actual tf2 hat for the engineer. And I'm fine with fighting in hell. Oof. Well, that wasn't on purpose. Anywho. Oh, there we go. Over there. Ow. Well, at least I made sure that the engineer also went to hell with me. Damn. Well, the engineer just got out because of me as well, which is kind of funny, considering who put him there. Rush back! Oh. Ah, shit. Ow. Well, they won round one by doing that. Okay. And people ask why I hate Souths. Oh yeah, crap, you can't build in hell. I'll forget that. Well, I smelled the German, so I swung my wrench. Wasn't the French, but I still swung my wrench. Damn it. There we go, stole a soul, by myself again. Well, at least me having to revive myself so often means I get a crap ton of free points, which is nice, despite everything. No, I saw you. Get back here. Okay, I can play Scout. I don't really play Scout a lot. Now, I like Scout, but it's so annoying to fight for a lot of classes. And because of the fact that I rarely play Scout, most of my Scout experience is of me fighting Scouts, which is why I dislike Scout so much. Okay, I feel like, the gargoyle in hell should actually revive you. I mean, hot take, as in it should count as taking a soul, because technically it stole the souls from the gargoyle in hell. There we go. Thank you. Gonna make sure to clear out some red. There we go. Shot them in the back. Gotta say, Scout is pretty fun at times, but nah. I still find them a bit too annoying to deal with, in my opinion, but anyway, we just finished contract numero 3. Ooh, the Wrangler. Neat. Heh, nice. Sunshine, Pit of Death. Take those instead of Afterlife. You. Yep. Just gotta. Actually, no. Just to make sure that they're all together without any stupid crap in between. I'm just doing this. Whee! Say what you want though, guys, but we are actually getting some nice progress on the contracts today. We're on Sunshine. Looks like. Yes, we are. The good thing with that is I can quickly just activate the Sunshine one. Yep. Time to go. Oh, that sucks. Anyways, bye. I did not just join a match just to let them insta kill me for 3 points. No, siree. Now, my complete goal, which is more like a fever dream, is to try and do all of these. I just want to try something. I forgot you could sticky jump with this thing. Not technical sticky jump, but fucking Christ. Sorry guys, it's just some medics just bring out the unholy language in me. Far better than I would like to admit, but here we are. That's awkward. You know what? Nah, I'm just going to engineer. Huh. It's actually a really cute shade of blue if you put the team spirit on it. Didn't know that. I mean, I'm here for it, but I didn't know that. It became more like a baby blue shade, which is kind of adorable. Actually, wait, let me move this thing up over here instead so it can cover more area. I'm dead. Ah, yes, this heavy is really doing the heavy work. I know that wasn't a joke. I might just trust my sentry to do my job of shooting for me a little while I grab the dispenser. Now, that doesn't mean I trust my team to defend right now, but I'll take it. Any kind of help or support is better than none. Actually, let's just move that over here and move this up here. This one here would be more like right about here. There we go. Now I know a single nice Uber will get through this if you Uber the right class or have a use really competent teammates. Then even a really meh class can break through this with a nice Uber. And don't get me wrong, there is no really meh class in that sense. It's just not all classes are good at essentially getting rid of sentries. You know what I'm saying? But I must say, congratulations, they're wasting my metal. Because, yeah, I'm so low on metal now that I am in a really bad position if enemies do arrive. And that's just one of the classes I feared would actually have an Uber. Oh, shite! Oh yes, nice work. Sap used the red tape recorder on level 1 teleporter. Great value right there, good sir. Great sap value. You would have done more just shooting it to death. Yep. Thank you. Gonna run and grab my dispenser. It's only level 1, yeah, but again, it has generated a decent chunk of metal, and I'm not really that interested in just blowing it up for no reason. Especially since I didn't see any red. What? Oof, wrong class. Wait, what does this pyro actually have as a melee weapon? Ouch. Yeah, if it was, I think, yeah, this one. Or the homewrecker. I just forgot I had it equipped. Or should I had on this account. They could, that specific pyro could use 1 to 2 tap the zapper for me, so kind of a sad little thing that didn't happen, but you know, life's life. Yeah, realistically, I have a feeling my side won't be able to push through here, so instead I'm trying to block off as long as possible. And yes, I know engineer gameplay can be a bit repetitive, but engineer is also a pretty calm class to play, thanks to that very same little detail there. The worst thing is, if the other engineer would have helped me with his wrench, he would have actually got that sentry up in time. What the fuck is this medic doing? No, seriously. What are you doing? No, that's gotta be self-healing. I refuse to believe that the medic who never once pick up his medigun heals that much. Or at all, or anything, to be honest. Call me a non-believer on that one, fam. I do not believe that. Now, dude is somehow reverse at heal botting and is somehow, I don't know what he's doing. Hey, yo, never mind. He does actually not abuse that weapon. He just refuses to have the time. That actually makes it worse. Now, that's not really my century, but I believe in the philosophy that, at least in this game, that engineers should help each other. And preferably, I would like that IRL too, but I'll take what I can get instead of. I'll be happy the day I see that happen, but there's so many kinds of engineering, so you know, the different fields will never be completely on the same page. Not now. I helped you save this. I'm jointing a little metal. Thank you. Considering it was basically full. It's little shit. Yeah, but in this game, I do strongly believe that engineers are better as a class when they actually work together with either other, like Pybros, which is a technical subclass, or playstyle, I guess, if you wanna, however you want to call it, of Pyro. But yeah, it's so strongly depend on your team, uh, build location, and if you are built, like, do you actually know what you're doing, basically? That is quite literally the main. Oh, that's annoying. Wait, how did it? What? No, you know what? And I forgot the fact that I can't self-destroy my turret while it's being set. Even though it should be possible, but just, insta give the spy the point for sapping. There we go, it was saved, just so I could destroy it. This is still tragic though. How the hell do you have 0 kills? Like, don't get me wrong. I get it if it would have been right at the start of the game, but it's not. I'm not trying to beat this guy down, but that damage it's damage, man. It's just what is this? It's so low. I'm going from this, so I can do that. I'm gonna help you level your sentry up. Thank you. Like, here's the thing, I don't expect or demand that they're gonna help me all the time, but I do appreciate when they have the time and can help me in game if they do help me, since we are technically on the same team here, you know. Look at Spice. But that just undid all of my leveling. Hey, it's the Portal 2 Zapper. I like that one. No, I don't. This point is mine. Technically my team's, but I will sit here like a filthy little camper. Actually, no, we got another point, so I'm gonna move up. I don't know if I want to look what's on that sign. And for those of you who don't know, somehow, and which you all should, considering what you're watching me play this game. Okay, that is a spy. Are you? Nah, what the fuck? Are you shitting me? You mean idle? Nah, I know this guy. It's the same guy I killed multiple times that match. He's just pissy because I got his ass. Yeah. Well, anyway, welcome to tf2, everyone. So annoying. Actually, it's the only thing that's more annoying than that is the fact that I was on the winning team, and right before the game ended, auto balance happened. Honestly, I will be honest here. I do feel a little salty about being kicked because I didn't help their team at the end after I got auto balanced right before the end of the game. So that sucks. You know, no. Let's just open these three and have that be the end of today's episode. I want to do more, but honestly, no. Ooh. I just want to have one of each on both my accounts. I don't have all of them on my main account, but having two here is a good start. Not that I'll be able to use them on outside of community servers a lot, but all right, my scout is becoming more and more confirmed to be a chicken. This is beautiful. Let's see. A tail and a crate. Now, I want to open crates like these, but it doesn't really work. What I've learned from if it's non-tradable, because basically if I would open these, I would want to be able to actually trade what's inside later, but apparently you can't. Anywho, this has been Dadrill. Thank you all for watching. Uh, I will continue this tomorrow. I might try to finish off Sunshine off cam, but thank you all for watching so much, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Dadrill out.